been so good. Lord, you are good. You've been better than good. I can't praise you enough. I owe you my life. Can't praise you enough. Even if I try, 'cause you've been so good. Lift your voice. Come on, tell them today. You so good to me. Let's go right here, everybody. Lift up your voice. Lord, you are good. You've been so good. Come on, say, Lord, you are good. Lord, you are good. You've been better than good. I can't praise you enough. It's because I owe you, Jesus. I owe you my life. Can't praise you enough. Somebody say, even if I tried it, it wouldn't work. So good to me. Hallelujah to your name, God. Come on, lift up those voices and declare today, Lord, you've been so good. Lord, you are good. You've been better. I owe you my life. I can't praise you enough, God. Somebody say, even if I tried, it wouldn't work because. Come on and lift up your voices. So good to me. Come on, say, Lord, you've been so good. I don't know why you do it, God, but God knows we're grateful. I owe you my life. I can't praise. Somebody declare, even if I had 10,000 tongues, it wouldn't work because so good. You've been so good. Somebody raise up your voice tonight. So good to me. Now listen, we're getting ready to testify of the goodness of our Savior. So many doors, so many ways you made, so many times. Has he been better than good to anybody? So many doors, so many ways, so many times. Tell somebody, you've been better than good to me. So many doors, so many ways, so many times. You've been better, you've been better. So many doors, I can't begin to count the ways. You've healed me, you've blessed me over and over. You've been better than good to me. You've been better than good to me. You've been better. I don't know why you do it, but I'm grateful. You've been better than good. I should have lost my mind a long time ago. You've been better. I have to give you all the glory tonight. When I think of the goodness of Jesus, I have to say, you've been better. You've been better. I was sitting over the dishes with tears in my eyes, and I had to declare out of a hard place that you've still been better. I can never repay you, Lord. I can never repay you, Lord. can never repay you, Lord, for what you've done for me. How you loose my shackles and how you set me free. How you made a way when there was no way. How you made a way when there was no way. How you made a way, shut up, when there was no way, oh God. You made a way. 'Cause you've been so good. Come on, lift it up. You've been so good. Oh, right there, right there. Let them hear your heart in that tonight. You've been so good. When I almost lost my mind, you've been. When the enemy came in like a flood, you've been so good. Everybody lift your voice, say, so good to me.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys had a wonderful day. Come on, wrote something. Hey, my Pooh Bear. Welcome. JC, what's good, man? Good to see you. You tuned into a pretty good show tonight. They're all pretty good, I guess. Before we start, I ain't gonna do my disclaimers yet, but I put together something. Yours is coming next week, Mima, for my wife and Tyler in honor of Women's History Month.
Yeah.
So here it goes. If I can find it.
Oh, Lord.
She rises from the ashes, stronger than before. A warrior with a heart of gold, ready to soar. Through struggles and pain, she finds her way. Empowered and fearless, she seizes the day. She's a queen in her own right, a force to be reckoned. Breaking barriers, her spirit never second. With grace and determination, she conquers it all. A woman of strength standing tall. But her future shines bright. She embraces her scars, turning darkness into light. No longer bound by chains of doubt and fear, she walks with confidence, her victory near. She's a queen in her own right, a force to be reckoned. Breaking barriers, her spirit never second. With grace and determination, she conquers it all. A woman of strength standing tall. She's a queen in her own right, a force to be reckoned. Breaking barriers, her spirit never second. With grace and determination, she conquers it all. A woman of strength standing tall. A woman of strength standing tall. Her path may be dark, but her future shines bright. She embraces her scars, turning darkness into light. No longer bound by chains of doubt and fear, she walks with confidence, her victory near. She's a queen in her own right, a force to be reckoned. Breaking barriers, her spirit never second. With grace and determination, standing tall. A woman of strength standing tall.
Those are the two specialist women on the planet to me.
Oh, thank you.
I thought they deserve specialists. That's my word.
I was gonna say you're making up.
That's my word. Yeah, man. I thought I'd throw something together for all the other women out there. Next week I'll do something for the matriarchs that have prayed for me over the course of God knows how many years. But I thought that would be great. Nima said that is so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
JC said he loved it. I thought it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Just something to throw together. Anyway, I guess I might leave that subject alone. But just a disclaimer. Gotta have one disclaimer every time I come on the show. If you're going to tell a story, tell the whole story. Because the crazy thing about my wife and myself is people call us. We don't ask to be called. People call us and they tell us stuff. And I swear, not long after they tell us stuff, somebody else will call who's in that story and tell us the other half. Like, how come you ain't tell us that part? Like, tell the whole story, man. Pull the teeth out the lion, man, so that way nobody have nothing on you. Because we don't take sides.
At all.
We do not take sides. I don't want to say we don't care, but Mother Teresa does.
Yeah. But I don't go to the petty parties.
I mean,
I can't.
Your life is your life. How you live it
is
where
how
you live it.
And I don't look into or view you any kind of way because you don't do, you're not impacting my. So we got to do better as human beings.
I'm not going to dislike somebody because you dislike them.
Right.
I'm not going to be more on your side than on their side. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
So y'all settle that nonsense and leave us out. Leave us out, please. So tonight we'll continue. We didn't come on last week because we were in Williamsburg. Yeah, we was at the Women's Summit reception.
Oh.
Yeah, we was hanging out with our good friends Tawana and Lawrence Golson. Mm-hmm. They were having a reception. I got t-shirts too.
Yeah.
What you doing?
They're right over there.
Well, you got them somewhere. We couldn't get down there Friday. Friday was the actual summit.
Right.
But we got to hang out with them on Thursday, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Our topic of conversation is technology.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
The communication aspect of it. How has it affected the way you communicate? Let me say this before. If y'all look at the bottom, y'all see our Cash App and Zelle running through there. This network that we use costs us. I'm gonna show the flyer. It costs us. I don't know if y'all can see that. I can see it. Let me see. Yeah, it costs us $450 a year to run this, whatever you want to call it,
platform.
That's why she's who she is. This platform. So we're soliciting for people who would love to donate to help us keep using this platform, because when you use Facebook has a lot of restrictions. And this platform allows us to broadcast to Facebook, to YouTube, to Instagram, to wherever we want to without the restrictions that's on Facebook. And while I'm at it, go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Right. But yeah, that'll be flowing on the bottom all night. Whatever you can do to help us out, we'd really, really appreciate it. Our topic for tonight is down here somewhere. Misinformation and fake news. The other topic was our over-reliance on technology. But I doubt if we get to it because it's a lot in this right here. So if y'all want to run, get you a piece of paper, a pen. Our podcast is not gossipy. Our podcast is not exhilarating unless you into changing the way you think.
I was gonna say, it's not the fake reality stuff.
This is a podcast about awareness.
Yeah, informing everyone about the misnomers, things we so brush off, blow off, how it's affecting us, how we communicate. I mean, how we do anything and everything.
Anyone who would like to come on and actually have some thoughts what we're talking about,
give their input on how they feel about communication.
that is the link right there. I'm gonna post a link in Facebook when I get a chance. And you can come on and share that maybe your experience on how you recognize that this was an issue that you were dealing with and how you overcame it. Because, you know, I don't like giving, they call it the enemy, and I'm sick of hearing that. But the forces of evil are subtle. And before you know it, they're into a place that you don't even realize you've let them into. And the same way you've let them in, you can get them out.
Yeah.
But you got to know it's what's happening.
Yeah.
Some of us don't even know what's happening.
Right.
All right. So we're going to dive right in.
Okay, I'm going to turn that soup down.
Carmen's making soup like, what's the guy from Herman the Monster?
No.
Grandpapa. Tyler, she making soup like Grandpapa.
It's my healing soup.
That's what she called it. So anyway, yeah, misinformation and fake news, which is prevalent on social media. A lot of people think that we in America have this thing called freedom of speech. Yeah, you can say what you want, but say the wrong thing on one of these networks and watch how you get restricted and banned. The news, all that, it's all policed. Everything's policed. So there's a way, on the end of the show, we'll tell you on some of the ways that you can decipher what's fake and what's real. And that in itself needs to be questioned because we all at the mercy of the internet. You know, the internet is, it's controlled by somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, me and my wife, we try to rely mostly on the Holy Spirit to give us as much as we can. And then we go and, listen to a lot of the other stuff. But on some realness, y'all got to stop listening to the news for 3, 4, 5 hours. Video after video after video on social media. This stuff is training you how to think. And you're not even realizing that the forces of evil can get in because you're allowing yourself, in the word Christ calls of the prince of the air. Christ called him that, not me. He's the prince of the airwaves. And we inundate ourselves with these airwaves and don't even realize that's how he gets in. All right. Misinformation and fake news.
I'm coming.
Carmen says she's coming.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mm-hmm. Misinformation and fake news. The internet and social media have made it easier for false information to spread rapidly, influencing public opinion and even political outcomes. Both information and fake news thrive in the digital landscape, especially on social media platforms and websites that prioritize sensational content. So what this is what I got from it. Maybe y'all get something different. If it ain't drama, you don't like watching it. And it's systematically, the system that is under is training you to now be attracted to the drama, thus giving way to the news that comes with it because you've become sensationalized to this nonsense. And some of us don't even realize we're doing it.
Oh, desensitized to it, right?
No, it's sensationalized. It sensationalizes it. Meaning,
sensationalized.
Did I say the wrong word? I
knew
it wasn't going to be long before I got corrected.
But that's not true.
I knew it wasn't going to be long. But yeah, we have. Let me show y'all this. Let me find it. and I put this up last week. Go and watch this video. Let me get this out of the way. Go and watch this video. It's on YouTube. Why you can't stop scrolling, end stage screen addiction. So you can see what's happening to your brain when you're on your phone all day. And it's by design, fam. This is not something that they just came up with. They have been working on this for years, just like they're working on the next phase. As I was saying last week, dude, they got database warehouses that are like 3-4 football fields long. You can't get on there without security. Like, why is my information so secure? But yeah, go watch that video, please. And while you're on YouTube, take a picture of that QR code and subscribe to our channel. We can use the subscribers.
Yeah.
But the sensationalization of what we're watching gives entryway to the words that comes with the video. And sometimes we don't pay attention to the words because we're so busy looking at the video, and that's how they get in.
Yeah.
Subtle,
we
man.
focus on the wrong thing.
I mean, I like foolishness. I do. But not as much as some people.
Listen. Yeah.
I gotta shut my wife. Stop sending me stuff. And I don't knock nobody for what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Nor do I say, hey, you do this or that too much. That's on you. But when you find that you find, hold on, somebody got a comment here. Shamara Telefero. Who's that?
I don't know.
Hey, Shamara.
Yeah.
Good to have you on.
Hi.
When you find that you're not keeping up the responsibilities that you're responsible for, that's a stupid way to say that, is it? If it's a responsibility, you gotta be responsible for it. But the things that you're supposed, what I'm saying is, it could lead to you not taking care of some of the things that you need to take care of.
Basic stuff.
And now you got to bundle everything together, and you'll put people in your anxious state of urgency. And you had plenty of time to do it.
Right.
Plenty of time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Somebody said something.
It's one of
my sisters from my organization.
Oh, hey.
Tyler, you got an organization? Y'all a mob? Can I get a job?
What you gonna do?
Whatever they tell me.
Oh,
Their organization. Subtleness, family. Technology is both good and bad based off how you use it.
Right.
Based off how you use it. And a lot of us are using it negatively. And a surefire. A good sign is when somebody tells you about it, you get warm. You're on your phone too much. Well, you got it.
You get uber
Your check engine light just
defensive.
came on.
Yeah, you get defensive.
Check engine light just came on. You need to check yourself.
And yeah. And then watch how it alters how you communicate when you're texting.
That's
also.
right, JC. Guard your gates. Tyler said this young lady has created a grief. Oh, I saw that on Facebook today, Tyler. That was a great post with my book and her journal. Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations. Am I saying her name right? Shamara? All right. We'll call her ST. That's a
Miss Talia Farrow. Say her last name.
ST. That's her first initial and her last initial.
Jesus. I can't see her name. So.
What I do, JC, and I actually showed my wife this last week. On your phone, it'll tell you how many hours you've been on whatever you go on. I'm talking your emails. It'll show you how much hours you were on there, and that's a great way to police yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But that's somebody who does self-evaluation. A lot of people nowadays have gotten to a point where, how do you say, they're self-absorbed, but yet not enough to mind what they're actually doing.
I think what their concentration is more on what you do And it's because you have gotten inundated with videos.
Yeah.
You have trained yourself to be in other people's business.
Ooh.
I'm
That's
trying to
deep.
tell you,
That's deep.
it's what it's designed to do.
Yeah.
Therefore, I don't have to worry about you getting better because you've been trained to worry about what everybody else is doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just so busy looking at everybody else's business
Mm-hmm.
that you just don't take care of what you're supposed to take care of.
Yeah.
And nobody should have to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You can look around your house and go, dang. You know what I'm saying? We just got to do better in what we spend our time doing,
Yeah.
because time is one of the only things you can't get back.
No.
I don't care what you do. It's like, I remember I was working for this dude, and say we missed 2 days. 2 days that you miss in a construction site is damn near a week and a half.
I can understand.
You can't make it up.
Right.
Trying to get the general contractor to understand that was the task,
Wow.
because they have a schedule.
Right.
And they're like, well, we still need to stay on schedule. It's impossible.
Right.
It's impossible.
Yeah. You could work around the clock. You're still never going to.
You're not going to make up that day.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do. JC said, check yourself before you read. It's that simple.
It is. Yeah. Literally. Yeah.
One of the things that I'm learning is to listen to my wife when she checks me. To our married couples, who better to check you?
And that was a long time.
Oh, it's. I mean, it's probably been a year since I'm not gonna say I've allowed that, but I've received from her,
Right.
because you need somebody to check you.
Right.
You know, you don't need to be walking around unpoliced, because you can't police yourself. The only thing that's policing you is your damn phone.
Right. And as women, we have to, when the man allows himself to be vulnerable and share and receive what you have to say,
What up, G?
don't take it for granted. Don't take it and run with it and abuse it. So
That's where the police comes in at.
yeah, that you think now you just gonna say,
Because now you got a
anything and
green light.
everything.
You're gonna run through every light,
He's not your child. He is your spouse.
and that's huge.
Yeah, he's just your spouse. And just how you check him, he gotta check you too.
So what me and Carmen have, we go to marriage seminars, and one of the things that, I mean, we haven't done it every week, but we try to. It's called a check-in.
Right.
You check in to see where your spouse is at,
Right.
and that's a sign.
For what?
And so, hey, Cindy. Cindy says hello.
Hey.
And so in these weekly check-ins, it gives us an idea of not only where, it gives me an idea of not only where my spouse is, but how can I help her better to get where she's trying to go.
Right.
And that's it. And that means taking your phone, because the other day we sat at the what was that thing called? The island,
Uh-huh.
and we had our phones there and we never touched it. And I really enjoyed that.
You did?
You on your phone so much you don't even remember, huh?
You was a lie. It's you. But I mean, I don't, yeah.
We sat there, we had rice and eggs.
Oh, breakfast. Yeah.
And we didn't touch our phone, and I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
So technology is both friend and foe. And let's get back on the topic. So I had to look this up, Carmen.
What?
They call it social media algorithms.
Yes.
What's an algorithm?
It's they study what you view, how long you view it, and then they just dump it on you. The more that you watch it, the more they're gonna put it on your page. So they're watching your movement. You know.
So this is 100% correct. So what social media does, as I said to y'all maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago, they have these data centers.
Mm-hmm.
In these data centers is I won't say a corner, but there's a section that's titled Alfred Myers Carmen Myers, George King, John Corpening, Pastor Danielle Moody. I had to say it. And what they do is there are people who monitor what you do on your phone all day.
Right.
This is all these people do. They monitor what you do on your phone all day. So they give you these tests. They call them, I think they call them personality tests or some kind of test they give you. And some people are amazed at how accurate they are.
You put that.
You gave them all information. Jay said, we are showing them what we want to see. And they all day long, JC.
Yeah.
And you and I can be on the same, how can I say this? Say we're on Facebook at the same time. I won't get what you get.
No.
I will not get what you get. And it's all based off these people who are observing us.
But wait, but then now it's gotten to the point we were talking about Adidas sweatsuits. And all of a sudden they just started showing up on my feed.
Because your phone is always on.
Right.
It's always on. They have it now where the phone, whatever frequency you're vibrating on, the phone comes up or down to whatever frequency you're vibrating on. This is how you know your phone does that. You could be sitting there and all of a sudden you reach for your phone. It ain't made no noise. It's because the desire to grab it has increased because it's calling you.
Yeah.
The frequency is calling you. And a lot of us don't even understand. We operate on frequencies.
Yeah.
And they have tapped into, it's a comment here. George says, so the Jetsons showed us the future and most of it has come true, but I have not seen any black people on the Jetsons. So does that mean there'll be any black people in the future? The black people was on the ground, G. They was on the ground. The Jetsons was in the air.
Were there any black people on the
No, ain't no black people on the Jetsons. No. G's right.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a good observation.
Wow. I'm just wow.
We on the floor. They ain't give us the
Because
ability.
you got a one.
They ain't gonna let no
blue.
black dude ride no rocket.
No.
Or no, what did they call those cars on the Jetsons?
They're space.
Nah, you about to say Spacely Sprockets.
I was.
Hold on, we got comments. John laughed. Yo, G, you right. We on the ground like this. Maybe one day.
Wow. There was segregation in the Jets.
And we never picked up on it. I didn't recognize it till G just said something.
Wow.
And I love that show.
Yeah.
All right. Algorithms. This is what they do, people. They literally monitor what you do on your phone, and then they take what they have and give it back to you, and you think they the bomb.
Yeah, but give it to you the way they want you to have it.
Well, what they do is they watch how you operate.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, I was watching videos of people talking about investing. And then I noticed every video in the reel, each one of them was another person.
We had a name up there though, Elroy. Jay, you stupid.
Elroy? He was the
Elroy was a brother.
But it was like all the reels started going into people talking about investing. They were different people, but it was all the same thing.
Do you know why they did that?
Because I was watching and I hit that I wanted to follow this.
As soon as you do that,
I hit that I wanted to follow.
They'll inundate you with whatever it is.
This one young lady, because I liked what she was saying. And it was like,
as soon as you do that,
why am I getting all this?
Yeah.
And then the people with the tricks on how to do on Windows and stuff like that, now I get flooded with that stuff.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They're going to entertain you with what you like being entertained with.
Yeah.
If anybody ever gets if you ever get a chance to watch this movie called Inside Out,
Yes, 1 and 2.
go watch both of them.
Yeah.
they have these emotions at the controls
Yeah.
in your head,
Yeah.
shooting you stuff. This is what social media does. And let me just not restrict it to social media. Technology.
Mm.
They have, sometimes we be sitting in our room and that daggone machine will just start talking.
Yeah, you said that the Google.
And it didn't shut up.
I was nowhere near it. I didn't ask her anything.
I don't like that.
She asked him. She answered, but she wanted.
Man, that's iRobot. All right. So the algorithms. If y'all think this is something made up, one of the most fantastic things I love about the peoples, they're not hiding.
Oh no.
They don't hide nothing. They tell you what they're going to do before they do it.
Definitely.
And how do they do it? Through movies.
Yeah.
They put it in the movie. You spend $75 to go to the movie. That was a great movie. And you never, ever examine what the movie was talking about.
Right.
Yeah, Jay, that Alexa thing, man, I don't like it too tough. All right. So this is what Tyler says, but it's also playing on your subconscious and seeing what you will fall for. Since society has become such trend followers instead of trendsetters, it goes deeper, Chuck. It goes into they don't talk about the unconscious a lot. I don't want to get into that, but the unconscious is where the data is at.
Yes, get you while you're in that in between days, and they talking to you. Yeah.
And this is where the manipulation, I believe, and this is just outology, that's where the sin nature is at.
Wow.
In that area.
Yeah.
Mima says, I can Google something, and she spelled Google in capital, so she means it. I can Google something, and then commercials will come on my Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
Mima, it could be whatever platform that you may have, it will be on there.
Right.
It will be on there.
Yeah.
It's amazing what they in. All I can say is, she says, you're right. My Alexa will talk when no one has. I'm telling you, it's a sound, and I'm gonna keep pushing this video until somebody, man, I'm telling you, go watch this video so that you can see what they're doing to create certain actions from us.
And even like the Kingsman with Samuel Jackson.
That's another good movie. The
and
Kingsman.
the chick with the blade legs. You took it. It was an action movie, but the premise of it.
Nah, we read into that one.
That how they took free and how they got us giving free phones.
So it was free.
And everybody went to it because it said free.
They said it was free.
And then they set off a frequency.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
And turns you into a killer. So, and you were killing your own.
Everybody that's on this feed, do you even know what your megahertz are? You can measure your frequency.
What our body?
You can you operate on a frequency.
Okay, so how do we
You have to go online, and there's a test that you can take, and they'll tell you what your frequency is.
Okay. And what's a megahertz?
That's like how can I say it? Like gas is by the gallons.
Mm-hmm.
Megahertz is a measurement of the frequency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that test.
It ain't gonna do you no good.
Why?
Because you ain't gonna put the phone down.
Whatever.
The objective of it is to learn the things that come with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so people they got this thing called the pineal gland. Some kind of gland that a lot of us, not that gland, some kind of gland, I don't know, it's supposed to be considered the third eye. Like it's an area of our brain
I don't
that
think
we
it's
never.
called the penal.
It's PANEAL. Pronounce it.
I'm gonna what?
So they say that we don't use
PANEAL.
EAL. Click There it goes right there. Pineal. I had it wrong. How you say it?
Al,
What?
I really think you're saying this wrong.
It's in their brain. You tell me what I'm saying wrong. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
There's a teeny endocrine gland in the middle of your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to tell you.
I thought I saw.
My wife just loves correcting me. I don't know why.
No, that's not true.
I study this stuff, JC. I study it all day long.
That helps regulate your body's circadian rhythm by secreting the hormone melatonin.
Oh, so they say a lot of us don't know how to tap into that.
Yeah.
So what they're not telling us is it's frequency based. They don't teach nothing about frequency. They teach all this other foreign stuff to throw you off, and they don't teach what it is that we need to know in order how to operate. You know what I'm saying? We operate on frequency. And when you learn your frequency, now once again, we had the hey, what's up, Yaya? We at the mercy of the internet. There are things that frequency, how can I say it? It's almost like, let me say it correctly. This frequency at this level will only allow you to operate here.
I see what you're saying.
I have to up my frequency to get to this level so that I can receive this.
Right.
That's the question. How do I up my frequency? Yeah, today your birthday or yesterday? I forgot. Whatever it is, happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yeah. But as long as we're trapped in the realm of technology, basically in social media, we'll never get higher.
Elevated.
Because they're not going to let you.
They're dumbing us down.
They're not going to let you.
I have to admit that I'm guilty of, I became addicted to Copilot opposed to researching and writing something up myself.
Hey, Miss Nancy.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's convenient.
It's very convenient.
And
it's easy.
It's easy, and what's happening is you're not thinking.
No, because you're actually getting fragmented information, and you're really not. You're only being informed by what they gave you.
That's it. And it's good enough.
And it's based off of the prompt you give. So if you don't, in your prompt, if you don't give all the details, they're only going to give.
If you don't word it right.
Right, exactly.
That's right, JC. We are being trained to not think.
Yeah.
We are being trained to react.
Yeah.
That's what we're being trained to do. And if in a way to test yourself is how fast things startle you.
Well, I'm always getting startled.
But I think somebody after you. Yeah, I think she witness protection over here. How things startle you?
What do you mean? I mean, things startle me.
Things startle you now at more of an alarming rate than ever before.
I think, in that instance, I think it's like kids are fearless. And then when you're starting to get older, you become more apprehensive.
Negative.
So,
when
you were younger, you would say
that's
18,
not what's happening,
21.
That's not what's happening.
And you were in the back of a pickup truck. To jump off the tail of it would be nothing.
You're bugging. Who does that?
Oh, we've all climbed.
You jumped off the back of a pickup truck.
Yeah, like you go in the back, you get something, and then
what pickup truck were you in New York?
I didn't spend all my time.
All right, so don't put me in that.
I'm just saying, off the wall. You've been on the wall.
What's the simulation though?
The simulation is the older you got, you think before you go to the
No. That's not what's happening. What's happening is, and you can look this up, when you inundate yourself with social media, you got everybody's isms inside of you.
Oh.
Every video you watch, something from that video gets inside of you.
Wow.
And now you got 40 people's isms inside of you, and you wonder why you're off balance. JC said it a minute ago. You got to unplug.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Nancy says, to be honest with you, nothing surprises me anymore. Truly nothing, because we've lost our moral compass. I'm not saying surprise, Miss Nancy. I'm saying how things startle you. Like, common sense has a little bit of truth to it, but if you decompress from your phone, you'll be more into yourself.
Right, because I get what you're saying. Because you're sitting there engrossed with this, and then you come walk up, and it's like you're all in your own world in this phone, and then somebody comes up. Yeah, I'm gonna jump.
That's what happens.
Right.
That becomes normal.
Right. Oh wow.
And let me show y'all this again. This is the video I said to watch. What do y'all think is so fascinating about this video?
The light.
The lights are the rays coming off that light.
Yeah.
It's hypnotic. It's hypnotic.
Yeah, penetrating.
If you are watching a good video, videos are maybe what? I don't know. Reels of 10 minutes.
Or less. Yeah.
It gets so encompassing that you think the next one's going to be just as good. The next one, and you find yourself thinking that you're enjoying the videos, but you're trying to capture the exhilaration that happened from the first video.
Yeah.
It's like crack.
Oh God.
Something got turned on inside of you, and you're chasing it.
Wow. Oh wow. I gotta go to rehab.
You in rehab, you just don't know it. JC, hey Poochie, it's called your adrenaline.
Right.
Something got your adrenaline up high. And now you're chasing it.
Yeah.
You're chasing it. And it's 3 hours. And you ain't found nothing yet. You put your phone down, anxiety kicks in because you have done nothing for 3 hours.
Yeah.
If you live in a household with other people, now you want them to be as urgent as you because you've wasted 3 hours that you're never going to get back.
Right.
And they looking at you like, you bugging. And now you got an attitude because they don't want to express the same urgency that you got.
Right.
Not realizing if you'd have put that phone down, you'd be so ahead of the game. That's what it's called. JC, watch that video, man. That's what they talk about. The dopamine effect. Here goes Miss Nancy. Okay, I get you, because often you see people walking down the street, heading their phone, they don't see what's in front of them or beside them. So yes, you have a great point there. They're not aware of their surroundings because they're so busy with their face stuck in their phone. And they can't unstick themselves, Miss Nancy, until they, as JC said, you have to unplug.
And if you've ever gone, hey, to somebody who's almost walking into you because they're all engrossed in their phone, they're mad at you.
They're going to have, why?
Because you interrupted them.
That's part of the cycle. It's systematic. If you sit back and watch and really police yourself, you'll see how it's designed for that. That's part of the cycle.
Yeah.
Startleness, anxiety, anger.
Wow.
Now what comes after anger? Boop, the Kingsman.
Yeah. To make you go killing people.
Now you sucked in.
Yeah, you all the way in.
But guess what? Guess what happened when you mad? You still got your phone in your hand like this talking. You never put your phone away. Because you can't. It's generating something inside.
Right.
Man, listen, man. These people are diabolical, man. People are diabolical. And we falling. JC said, it's so crazy that so much of what we do is connected to our phone. We do business from our phones. So I had a conversation with somebody about that, JC. In regards, she said, I do most of my business from my phone. I understand that. So all of the important calls or the important people should have their own ringtone.
Right.
If
So
they have their
you
own,
decipher.
you know that call is coming from someone that you really need to answer. Everything else, like, why in the world do you have notifications on your phone for Facebook? I mean, your social media is sending you more notifications than you get phone calls and texts.
Yeah.
Miss Nancy says, in a way, I'm guilty of that, I have spent countless hours just sitting, going through Facebook, reading different things, seeing different things, and then I look at the clock and realize I've been sitting here for an hour or 2 hours. So in a way, I'm good. We all are, Miss Nancy.
Yeah, you're not alone.
This is the objective of this show.
Yeah.
Raising awareness. So now that you know, then you got to do something about it. JC said, crazy how lonely landlines are nearly. We were just talking the other day about how we need to get one.
Yeah, because God forbid they knock that grid out.
They sent something through here.
Man,
Do y'all remember when Facebook went out for about
what
a couple hours?
Was it that long? I don't even
And
think
people
it was
went
that
bonkers.
long. I was like, yo.
People went bonkers.
Yeah. Oh no. What about what was the other thing? TikTok.
I don't even have a TikTok account.
I don't either.
I don't even have a TikTok account.
But people were going crazy. Oh, they messing with my money, girl. You better do something else.
There's our flyer on the bottom. You'll see our Cash App and our Zelle. Come April, the platform we're on is about to expire. So we are soliciting for people to help, to donate, so that we can continue to stay on the air.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to find a way, but every little bit counts.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the algorithms, social media algorithms. Look how they compartmentalize it. I mean, these people, I'm telling you, man, yeah, these people something else, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They compartmentalize it. They got this thing called an echo chamber. Okay. Social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram use algorithms that show users content similar to what they've interacted with before. This can lead to an echo chamber where people are only exposed to information that aligns with their beliefs, reinforcing misinformation and false news without challenging it.
Whoa. Like I told you. So it's like, okay, so now all these people are inundating me with their investment stuff.
It's echo.
Yeah. Yeah.
They gave it a name.
They gave it a name. Yeah.
Why? Because they sitting back somewhere in a, I don't know, and going, oh, wow, Carmen Maya spent 10 hours here. She spent 10 hours here. Okay, that 10 hours she spent over here, we ain't making nothing off this. We got to change it so she ain't spending as much time over there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's send her something.
Yeah.
Oh, she like that.
You know who else is like that? During Temu. You say you like something. All of a sudden, Temu sending you about a sale on that exact thing. We were talking about, it was a while ago, about getting the reformer for the garage. All of a sudden, they start sending me.
You never looked at a reformer?
I never looked at a reformer on their website. I never looked for a reformer. I looked on my laptop, not on my phone.
It's all connected.
Man.
It's all connected.
Yeah.
How do you get into your laptop? You got a password, right?
It's not the same as this.
It don't matter. Who's the password for? Carmen Myers?
Oh.
There's a section. Uh-oh, she's on a laptop. She's trying to fool us. Y'all laugh.
And my VPN don't even disguise it.
The VPN is part of the program. Let's make her think it's protected.
Wow.
Miss Nancy says, I have my landline and refuse to get rid of it for just that reason. Another thing we used to remember, phone numbers in our head. Now, if we lose our cell phones, we can't call nobody because we depend on everything with modern technology. Yes, I have a landline and we'll keep a landline just for that reason. What up, Tuck?
Okay, I can't see.
Miss Nancy says again, yep, I ordered one thing from Temu and now they want to give me stuff. Want to give me $100 free credit. I just ignored it.
Girl, don't believe it. Don't believe it. I had $300 credit. Never got it.
It's I call it the fish hook effect.
It is because they get you $1.98, $3.
They don't get you.
$5.
Stop it.
$6.
They do not get you.
They
You get yourself.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
You get yourself.
But they play it on your
They're
eyes.
not playing on it. They're not. If you put that thing down, they can't do nothing.
Got a point.
If you disconnect from this daggone phone,
Yeah.
they can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We are only victimized by as much as we allow ourselves to be victimized.
Wow. Wow.
All right. So that the echo chambers. I'm not answering that.
Thank you.
Okay, now they got this other thing called virility. This is sensational and emotionally charged content, videos, whether true or false, tends to go viral faster. This creates a snowball effect where misinformation spreads quickly through shares and retweets, making it harder for fact checkers to keep up. Now, I have a problem with fact checkers.
Oh,
Because who are they?
I was gonna say they got a problem with you.
Who are they?
Yeah. Because didn't they one time tell you
I was
you
wrong.
wrote that you were, was it plagiarism? But it was something you said.
They said that I had plagiarized something, and it was a comment from one of my comments. They actually told me that some of the information I had put up was wrong, and it was a story that happened in my life.
Yeah.
Once again, we had the mercy of these people.
Yeah.
We had the mercy of these people. Yeah, Jay, what's your source? Where are y'all getting it? What? Because we told you you're a fact checker, you're a fact checker? And here's the crazy thing about that. We believe them. That's not real.
Right.
What's wrong with you? There's another one called confirmation bias. This stuff is deep, man. I'll tell you, you start reading this stuff, people are more likely to believe and share information that aligns with their pre-existing beliefs, even if it's false. The cognitive bias encourages the spread of misinformation because individuals are less likely to question information that supports their views. What I believe is just that.
Yeah.
My question, Ms. Nancy says, my question has always been, how do you know that when you ask Google something, where do they get their information from? I don't care what you ask Google, they come up with an answer. So I just like to know how they know so much. Well, number one, Ms. Nancy, for me anyway, I don't like Google, especially if you talk to that daggone machine. Because if you take that same question and go on the internet, you get multiple answers.
Right.
Google gives you one answer.
One directive, yeah.
They give you one, and the objective of that is to give you a direction to go in.
Well, for some reason, it wouldn't answer me today.
I poured water in it.
You did not.
She's drowning.
No, she's driving. And I kept asking, the visibility of seeing the lunar eclipse in this area is, or am I going to be able to see the lunar eclipse in this area? Alexa, is the sky going to be clear tonight so I can see the lunar eclipse? And she never gave me the answer. I don't know how to answer that.
What did the news tell you? You looked outside today?
Well, earlier it was really overcast. So
if they told you where to see it, you would have driven there to see it?
No, because I know that on my deck, we have a beautiful
So why would
view.
you ask them where to go?
Well, it's not. No, I wasn't asking where to go.
Right.
I want to know what is the probability, what is the visibility of.
That's not what you asked it, though.
I did.
I thought you asked it, where can you see it at?
No. Am I going to be able to see it in this area?
So what you want to see now? A red?
Shut up.
ball?
I don't want to see yours. I
Nah.
don't want to see.
If I poke you in your eyes, everything you see is red.
No.
All right. So one was y'all gotta. I hope y'all have a pen, or well, y'all can go back and watch this. Jay, it's her, man. I be trying to keep the peace. It's her, Jay. So one was. Let me make sure I'm right. Social media algorithms. The other was confirmation bias. Now this one here is these people, boy. It's called clickbait and sensationalism.
Definitely. Definitely.
You have an idea where it's going,
Oh,
right?
please, because the more buffoonery that you put out there, the
Oh,
more people gonna click on it. You act the fool, I'm ready to giggle.
And this deals with what I was talking about earlier. Miss Nancy says, all right, family, and we going to be poking nobody. I'm just joking, Miss Nancy. Yeah, this goes back to the word I mispronounced, sensationalism. Something in your body craves sensational. It craves certain things. Like we don't even understand that our system always wants to be excited, always wants to be applauded. And social media now affords us that, what our regular life doesn't. So we can escape into this fictitious world because what we're craving and don't know it exists in this world, not realizing it's all fictitious. So we can't come out of it because we don't like what's going on out here. This out here doesn't feed these things going on inside of me. So why do I want to be out there? Which is the reason why a lot of these kids are overconsumed with these games, because it's feeding something on the inside of them that real life isn't.
Right.
So there's no compartmentalization where they can separate themselves.
Right.
And this is where a lot of this stuff is going bad. That's right, JC. Dopamine fiends. That's what we are. Miss Nancy says, what I have noticed, when you put something intelligent out there, you get less response. But put something ignorant out there and everybody has a conversation about it. So we talked about that last week, Miss Nancy, about how we put stuff on social media and we go back to see what it is. Somebody click like, or if somebody posted on. Hey, Miss Ma Louise, never heard some of this. Yeah, that's what we do, Ma Louise. We putting them people out there. So you go back to see if somebody liked it, if somebody posted, if somebody wrote something, never realizing why you do that. And we learned that it was validation.
Right.
If you go back and watch last week's or 2 weeks ago show, the validation comes from who supports our beliefs. And it's crazy. It's like, you know, I had to sit and go, I do that? Yeah, I do that. All right. JC, this is going to blow you away. Headlines designed to grab attention are often misleading or exaggerated. These clickbait headlines encourage users to click on the article, even if the content doesn't fully support the headline or contains false information. Before you know it, you've clicked on it. Why? Man, that looks good.
I saw something. It showed it was an actor that I liked. So because I saw the person that I liked, and the headline was kind of contrary to who I view that person to be. And it was like, oh my God. And when I clicked on it, somebody had put in the chat, scam, had nothing to do with that person. So it's like they're looking for you to click on it to read the comments.
How can you form an opinion of somebody you've never met?
Based on what they present.
And that leads you to believe that that person
No,
is like that?
I'm basing it off what they present, how I view what they present.
The person.
Right.
Off TV.
Or wherever.
I mean, what I'm not talking, don't act like I'm talking to you.
No.
What I'm trying to say is, how is it that a person that you've never met in your life, you can literally think that this is what that person is like? That's interesting.
I don't know.
You,
but I'm basing it off of.
What I'm trying to say is, based off what you just said, people hold conversations about other people and don't know these people, and this is all misinformation. It's all misinformation because, I mean, you can know somebody and they give you misinformation, but I'm not going to talk about it.
Right.
We find ourselves talking about stuff based off what we've heard, not realizing we're spreading misinformation.
Wow. Yeah.
And the other person who's heard something else from another platform,
Right.
yeah, we gotta stop.
We have to.
We're
We're caught in that vicious cycle of garbage.
It's what they call it's the matrix.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to say, people, is some of this stuff is entertainment only.
Yeah.
Ha ha, he he, great.
Move
Whatever
on.
you can get that will help you, fine. Whatever not, chew it up and spit it out.
Yeah.
Stop holding that stuff in. This is what the videos do to us. It causes us to hold other people's lives inside our minds.
Wow.
And then we'll follow that person.
Mm-hmm.
And we go looking for this person, looking for their videos, not realizing you've been sucked in.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
Yeah.
John calls it the law of familiarity. I said that wrong.
No.
He says, we watch movies or shows and create an image. Absolutely. And what happens, that a lot of us, he says, stalking, that we don't understand is it becomes how we operate in life.
Yeah.
We start to live like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because for a long time, I didn't like Danny Glover. That's his name, right? From The Color Purple.
You didn't like him because of the movie?
Because of his character, how he treated. I saw him as that mister
You know
on
what?
The Color Purple.
Danny Glover don't give a damn.
He don't. He don't.
He don't. One of the things that my wife hit me to, and I've actually been reading up on it, is they have a place called Silicon Valley. This is where all the techies, they don't even allow their kids to have phones.
Yeah. They don't
All
have
these
social
electronics and
media.
stuff that we're on, they don't like the Facebook we have here in the United States. It's different in China.
Right.
It's educational. And none of us ever take time because we go, I don't understand the language. If you go on there's an interpreter on your computer.
Hit translate. See translation.
But it's not entertaining. It's not educational stuff, though, like Miss Nancy just said, it don't carry over well.
Yeah.
And we need to really, really start getting into some things that we can purge our insides out. Because our insides is full of crap.
Yeah, we've allowed,
We go get everything else checked out, but we don't never go anywhere to get our insides purged out.
Uh-huh.
All right, she looked like she's getting sleepy.
I'm going down. And I need some soup.
Miss Nancy said, I find perception of someone that is viewed, especially on Facebook, is not always true. Like they'll say somebody died and you name all these people, celebrities that have died, and you know good and well that they're not dead. And then when you Google it, it'll say fake news. So you have to have discernment. I look at it as a form. That's right, entertainment. Because I have my own mind and I'm perfectly able of using it. So in my case, it's a form of entertainment. I'm just surprised of some of the things that people do. All right, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna leave Miss Nancy alone after this.
Okay.
But yeah, it's John. We have eliminated books and inserted text. Even like I tell my wife, man, when I first got saved, man, one of the things I loved about church was when the pastor would say, "Turn to a scripture," the sound of the Bible,
The
pages. It would mess. I love that sound. Ask somebody where their Bible at now. They're gonna pick their phone up, and I guarantee you,
because we're looking for convenience.
Carmen,
There's
no way you're gonna be on your phone that you've trained yourself to scroll and think that when you go look up a scripture, you just gonna sit there and remain on that Bible. You're gonna be on Facebook. You've trained yourself to do it.
But it goes as far as before the microwave came out. Before the microwave came out, what did we do? How did we heat up our food?
Put it in the
You
bottom of the
got a
oven.
pot.
I use the bottom of the oven.
You put it in the oven. You put out a pot. You warm the food up that way.
Mm-hmm.
They created a microwave because we needed it faster. We wanted it quicker. We made excuses. Oh, less mess. You didn't have to pull out pots and stuff to do it because we needed it quicker. But the darn microwave is killing us.
That's what I'm about to say. So in everything that technology has helped us with, there's always
The
a downside.
downside, yeah.
When you see what the downside is, it should help you determine how much of this should I be allowing into my this.
Yeah.
Your mind is, you need to be able to think clearly.
Yeah.
And you got all this crap in your mind. Anyway, let's move on.
Please.
Hungry Man meals, phone or tablet. Hope you get it on the screen. Hungry Man meals. Okay.
You talking about the microwave?
Okay. Here's an example of clickbait sensationalism. It says, shocking study reveals that 90% of people don't know about this life-changing diet.
Yeah.
This kind of headline is designed to drive traffic, but may mislead readers into thinking the information is credible.
Yeah. Yes. I've been guilty.
Ooh, diet.
Yeah.
Why? Because we don't want to exercise.
No.
We want this quick,
We
surefire
looking
way
for a
to
quick
lose weight.
fix.
Ooh, maybe I'll get surgery. Ooh. How about getting on your bike and ride around the block every day?
Oh man. Yeah, we looking for a quick fix.
That's right, Miss Nat. We are the right now generation.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with it until we misuse it.
Right. I mean, everything in moderation.
We misuse it, and then in our misuse, it starts to become our God.
Oh. Wow.
I read something today, man. I was talking to somebody today, and they were talking about, I'm getting off subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting off subject. All right. Here's another one. Bots and fake accounts.
Yeah.
This one was new to me, but it was very interesting. It says automated accounts, bots, and fake profiles are often used to spread fake news.
Mm-hmm.
These accounts can post large volumes of content or engage with posts to amplify the message, making it appear as if it's gaining popularity organically.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing this to make people believe that people are actually buying into it or actually going, hey, this is great. And it's all them.
I found out that my company is trying to create a bot that will retrieve medical records.
They can do that.
I was like,
But they're leaving too much room for error.
there's too much room, not just for error getting raw documentation, but for people's information getting out. You know, that HIPAA, you know, the security breaches. And now everybody has access to your
I
personal
disagree with that.
information.
If they use a bot, how's it going to get out?
Well, the bot is in the system.
Right. So how is it going to get out?
Somebody tap into that
That's
system.
how it gets out.
Right.
It's always a human that's get.
Right.
But they'd rather have it gotten out that way than from somebody who works for them. They're eliminating the human factor in a lot of things. Yeah, we get robots to do it. We get robots. John said this is all. We trying, JC. We really are. All right. Here's an example of what we just talked about. It says during political elections, fake accounts may flood social media with misleading posts, spreading misinformation, and influencing voters' perceptions.
Yeah.
And it's easy to do because your phone rang. I guess our frequency went off.
It sure did.
Yeah. It's easy to do because they've trained you in spreading false news or believing false information. They've trained you to do it.
Yeah.
All right. Lack of media literacy. This is good, JC. This is many people struggled to differentiate between credible and unreliable sources of information. Misinformation spreads more easily when individuals don't know how to evaluate the authenticity of news or articles. you know, like I'm one for the buffoonery. I am. But at some point, I'd be like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's just gotten to the point that it's like,
And when I get myself to that point, I put my phone. I gotta put my phone away.
I just like, okay,
Cause hold on,
this is just stupid.
why am I reading this?
Yeah.
You gotta do what? You done?
Yeah.
All right. Carmen's not feeling well. Said
I need to
Mina
just-
said PD went to the hospital and was sent home with another patient's discharge. That's crazy, Mina.
Huh?
He said PD went to the hospital and was sent home with another patient's discharge information.
What?
Well, how did he leave the hospital with it?
Yeah, how'd you sign it?
Yeah,
You gotta sign it.
that's
It's gotta
interesting.
match your thing.
John said, prayers to you, sis. She got another 20 minutes, John.
I'm going to make me my bowl of soup and go take my Motrin and my Tylenol. I'm going night-night.
Here's an example of that. It says a person might trust a well-designed website that looks professional, but is actually run by a group with a hidden agenda.
Huh.
This is all by design, people.
Yeah.
They're in the business of fooling us. They need to get us off our game.
Yeah.
That way, when they say, "Oh, XYZ is happening," everybody's like, "Oh, I need to get a shot. I need to do this," because they've trained you. All right, we're gonna run through this.
Somebody who's getting hurt, everybody's got their phones up, videoing it, like the lady who got set on fire in the train.
That way,
People
yeah.
were videoing it opposed to taking off their coat and trying to put her out.
But they've been brainwashed to think that's a way of helping.
I'm helping because I'm getting footage.
And this lady burned him to death.
But then you going and you sharing it. How you help it? You're not sharing it with the authorities who can catch the person.
Because you're looking for likes off somebody's misfortune.
That's disgusting.
It happened. I watched a video one time of these dudes. They chased this young man in the store in the Bronx.
Oh, the guy
Chased him in the store. The man in the store put this man out of the store.
Yes, he did.
Now the dudes that came in chasing him, they had knives in their hand.
Right.
He put this man out the store. Do you know how many videos there was of this dude getting stabbed?
Stabbed to death. Yeah.
And they killed him.
Yeah.
All right. Here go the strategies I talk about. Strategies to counter misinformation and fake news. We're going to run through this right fast.
Okay.
Verify before sharing. Please.
Oh, God, yes.
Always verify the information before sharing it. Fact-checking websites such as Snoops, factchecking.org, and
not Wikipedia.
PolityFact are useful tools for debunking claims.
Mm-hmm.
Reverse image search. Use tools like Google, reverse image search to see where an image first appeared and verify its content.
Mm-hmm.
John says, love this.
Mm-hmm. I learned that from
Cross-check sources. If you see a piece of news on one website, check whether reputable sources like established news organizations are reporting the same story.
right.
These are ways to counter misinformation.
Yes.
Stop sharing it because it sounded good to you.
Right.
Oh, this sounds good. And you click share and have no idea what it is. You could be helping the forces of evil spread their nonsense.
Yeah.
All right. Promoting media literacy. Education. Teach people, especially younger generations, how to assess the credibility of sources. This includes checking the author's credentials, which is really big, examining the publication date, and understanding the source's background. It is a well-known media organization on an unknown site. I mean, we got to start doing this stuff, people.
Yeah.
Red flags. Encourage others to look for signs of fake news, such as exaggerated headlines, lack of sources, poor grammar, or too good to be true content.
Oh my God, the poor grammar is big.
There's some stuff on Facebook, man. Sometimes I need an Excedrin to read. Like, isn't there something called spell check?
There is, but it.
But if you can't spell check. If you can't spell check ain't gonna work.
No, it's not gonna work.
Okay. Encourage critical thinking.
Yeah.
Somebody got a comment here. Laugh out loud. There's John. Ask questions.
Yeah.
Teach people to ask key questions about the information they see online. Who is behind the information? I'm big on that. What's the purpose? I'm big on that too. Is it backed by evidence? Avoid impulse sharing. Please.
Yeah.
Just because it sounds good,
Yeah.
people often share content without reading it fully,
Yeah.
especially when they feel emotionally stirred. Sensationalism. Encourage others to slow down and consider the implications of sharing potentially false information.
Yeah.
Create and share positive, reliable content. Share reliable content. If you encounter credible and well-researched content, share it widely to promote accurate information. This can help balance the spread of fake news by providing alternatives. And there's more in here on how to counteract misinformation. Once again, like I said at the beginning, they're not hiding. It's almost impossible for them to give you the illness and they don't have the diagnosis somewhere.
Mm.
They got it.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson's still walking around on TV. I want to inform you guys, got the HIV. 20 years later, Magic flourishing.
That was almost 40 years ago.
People said people don't proofread before they press send. And sometimes maybe it's because they talking to their phone.
Oh, yeah.
They're texting by talking.
She's guilty.
And then they'll say, I don't know why she outed you like that, but I would have never said that. And then they'll say, forgive me.
I'll just go, oops. Oops.
Okay, we're going to continue this next week. It's technology. We're going to be on this probably for another, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. She's not feeling very well today. So I'm proud that she stayed on as long as she could. Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, we are looking for a little bit of support for our podcast. At the bottom, you'll see our Cash App and our Zelle. The platform we're on is a bit expensive, and we're just trying to get a little bit of help to stay on. Here's a QR code for you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please do. We need subscribers. And here's the video again. Go watch this. Yeah. I think it's 30-45 minutes. It's worth watching. It'll clue you into how they're operating. Listen, so maybe you'll be less inclined to use your phone. If
they could sit and watch the crap about P. Diddy,
there's a difference.
It's you know what I'm saying. This is informative. As far as giving you information,
they're not gonna
make you better. Yeah, I gotta know the dirt.
It's not that common. It's not feeding this thing inside your body that you've trained yourself to crave. It's the sensationalism.
Yeah.
Something that is helpful has no sensationalism to it. It's bland. But those are the things worth listening to. John says this was great. Appreciate you all taking the time to dive in and share what you discovered and uncovered. Mima says she does not talk to text.
She did it in front of me.
Why are you outing her like that? That don't need to be on here. Mother. Yeah, but we don't need to know that. Great job. Going to support as soon as I get the opportunity. This was great unveiling. Ma Louise said, feel better and get your rest. Love you. We love you too, Ma Louise.
Oh, thank you. I will.
So you guys have a great evening. Next week, we'll probably be doing the same thing. The week of the 29th, we won't be on it. Well, we can probably come on that Thursday because the kids and everybody will be here. But anyway, the topic is the name of the show is Better for Today. And we're just trying to give you guys information so that you can almost achieve that.
Yeah.
Nobody's got to know you're working on you.
It's not about his business.
You need to be working on
Or
something.
Yeah.
And right now, we really need to try our best to detach from these phones because the phones are creating havoc in people's households. And nobody may not be saying anything, but that does not mean you're not creating havoc.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
going, isolate yourself on your phone when you should be talking about something that may have gone wrong is the worst thing you can do. But the phone is designed to cause separation in the house.
Yeah, and that's how we lose social skills. How to effectively communicate with people, human beings.
But what we have to come to the conclusion about, Carmen, is we're at fault.
Oh, definitely. We play a major role.
Nobody else is causing you to do that.
No.
It's all voluntary. And you get caught in the matrix, and now you can't get out.
Right.
You can.
Right.
It just take, what this is? I better get understanding of love, I guess. Nima says, rest well and wake up to see the blood moon.
I am.
Me and Mama, like take poker right in the eye. Boop. Everything she sees is going to be bloody. Everything.
We have a beautiful view of the moon.
It's just like her. Your mother got the same view.
Oh, yeah.
Your mother has the same view.
She got to go out in front of the house. Yeah.
Yeah,
You get it
from
right
her
from
house.
my bedroom.
Yeah, you do get it from there. I don't. She's into that stuff. I'm not.
I got my
I'm trying to
blanket,
sleep.
my blanket ready, and I'm going to put my
That's
alarm
right,
on.
JC. Out of all, get understanding.
Yeah.
And the amazing thing about this, well, me, you know, I just, some of the craziest stuff I research. I'm just amazed at how they think we don't think.
That we're not going to, yeah.
We're not going to take the effort to look at something that they have to give us. They cannot put anything out there without telling us their objective.
Mm,
They can't put it out there.
right.
But they know that we're not going to look at it to see that this is what they're trying to do.
We're not going to read it.
They know we're not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so they put out a thing. Me and my wife was watching the other day on TV, this next video game coming out.
Oh, to call them.
It was something.
Yeah.
It's dealing with the sensationalism and the reward program.
Right.
And we don't even know that we're inundated with it. And to get off it, you got to detach. But first, you got to know what they're doing.
Right.
All right. Good night, everybody. We'll see you guys next week. Peace. I put up 3 fingers.
Hey, brother, man.